Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to the adventures of Doran Ethos. Now, when we left off, I was not sick, and I'm kinda still sick, so yeah, I do apologize for the lack of content over the past week or so, and I must also let you know that Victoria, my wife, and fellow YouTuber, has created a series on Resident Evil 7, and if you're, looking for some fun and some scares, then look no further, because you can definitely find that there. So there is a link in the comments and in the description if you'd like to check that out. I highly recommend it. I was actually watching a little bit of her recording it, and it is a fantastic game. It is a fantastic return to form by the Resident Evil series. Anyway, let us now use our ship's holo terminal, actually not holo terminal, actually our intercom, and speak with our companions.
A remarkable achievement. Balmorra couldn't ask for a better leader. Here, Jedi, I'll authorize Ty's request for Republic membership.
Hey, Ty, you'd better get started on an heir. Presidents have heirs, right?
You know, Nadia, I'm really going to miss you.
Ty, Jedi got his reward. Balmorra in the Republic. Mine? A seat in the new government, please.
It's the least you owe him.
I'm sorry, Zenith. You've proved your loyalty, but I won't have you in my government. To truly free Balmorra, we must purge the ideas the Empire forced on us. You've learned too much from them.
That's not what you said when you needed Zenith's followers to die for you.
You become president. My men get unmarked graves.
I can compromise. I need a liaison between Balmorra and the Rift Alliance, and a berth here just opened up. You'll have political pull and input on my decisions, just not on Balmorra. Is that acceptable?
Well, Jedi stays flexible. Smart. Might be interesting.
I'm sure your skills and experience will continue to serve us well.
Sure, since Jedi attract fighting.
I've ordered thousands of new battle droids for the Republic. I'll stay in touch over Holo. Balmorra is waiting. I, and my planet, will never forget what you both did. Thank you.
My apologies, everyone. Could you excuse us for a moment?
Jedi, I found something under our communications array. Look.
I don't recognize that. Did Theron install it?
The Republic database says it's an Imperial monitoring device. Only someone on board would know where to plant it, right?
The Empire knows a communications array when it sees one.
Maybe, but I thought you should know. It deactivated itself when I picked it up, so it's safe now.
That, isn't our only concern. I'd better keep this brief. What do you know of a world called Quesh?
Are you hiding something from the other diplomats?
Not exactly. Quesh is a contested planet, simply overflowing with valuable chemicals, so the Rift Alliance built a research facility there, Atis Station. The station has developed amazing healing technology, some new weapons too. But they've dropped out of contact, and Imperial troops were sighted nearby. The others didn't want you to know.
Thank you for bringing this information to me.
They're still deciding the best course of action. Isn't that what they accuse the Republic of always doing? Atis Station houses the Rift Alliance's finest minds, and the technology and weapons they've developed mustn't fall into Imperial hands.
I will do everything in my power to help.
Thank you. I just wish I knew more about the situation there.
We'll find out when we arrive, won't we, Jedi?
We? Young lady, you are not setting foot on Quesh. It's far too dangerous.
But Father, Atis Station was built with our world's technology. If someone's using the defenses, I can get inside.
The faster I get in, the sooner I can protect the scientists there.
See, Father? We stand the best chance of saving everyone if I help.
As you wish, Nadia. Apparently responsibility is a lesson you don't need.
Then it's settled. Once you're on Quesh's surface, I'll catch up with you. If our station's even scratched, I'll teach those Imperials a lesson.
Oh, and there we go. We have already gained our next companion, which is Zenith. Very nice to see him, because I think that we kind of share, and I mean by we, Duran and Zenith, kind of share a little bit of a, what to say, a little bit of an ethos. Oh yeah, I went there. Anyway, we now have to go to Quesh. And yeah, we do share a little bit of the same kind of perspective when it comes to certain matters. And I think it would be a rather nice idea to actually speak to him initially and see what he says. I mean, we obviously have Theron here and Kaizen. Where is Zenith? Where is he? Is he actually even around here? Oh no. Is he at the front? Where is he? Oh my, I've lost him. I have lost our initial third companion. Really? Initial third companion, yes. I have no idea why I said that, but okay, apparently we need to leave the ship and come back at some point. But what I do know is that we have to go and find Atis Station. You know, I was actually just thinking, when we replied about the communications array being bugged by some quote-unquote Imperial agents, I initially thought of Draema, who is Victoria's Imperial agent, who she's currently playing right now. She's actually playing that character for her series in Star Wars The Old Republic, and I kind of find that a bit hilarious how we have literally just found a bug of some sort on the communications array, because I think we're about the same level right now. I think we are, at least. But in any case, I thought of her. And if you don't know about that series, then I'm also going to put that in the same comment as the Resident Evil series as well, because why not? It's basically on topic here. So yeah, if you're looking for an Imperial Agent series about an outcast alien looking to prove herself in the Empire, then look no further, because that is definitely what you want to see. Now, I have no idea how to get to this place. I am annoyed. Quesh is awful. Ah, okay, so it seems like I'm going to need to fight a couple of things, and that's absolutely fine. I don't really mind that, considering we are going to be absolutely destroying everything in our path, because we have Zenith with us now, and he is obviously going to be very, very powerful. He's got a lot of damage at his disposal, and of course he is voiced by none other than Theron Shan, so he's going to know how to sabotage a thing when we want him to sabotage a thing, if you know what I mean. So let's see if I can actually just get by here. I would like to be able to get by, please. That would be kind of nice. And I probably shouldn't put Mind Crush on this or anything. I'm probably getting this all wrong because I'm still sick. So, you know, maybe you can forgive me about that. But, it seems like they've changed the little icon on the floor here. So that's actually kind of nice. I think I like the new one a little bit better than the old one. So that's always cool. And we have to go over here. Okay, come on. Can I get by? Wait a minute. Do I have force speed up? Yes, I do. And now I'm being attacked by that. Fantastic. Oh, well, he died very quickly, didn't he? Well, I certainly know the reason why we are being attacked all the time. We are a little bit low level for this particular planet, so maybe I'm going to have to do a couple of heroics sometime, and maybe just get a little bit of an extra level boost from that. But it's not really necessary, I don't think. I mean, the only thing that's kind of necessary for me is just to make sure that I have decent gear. And I think my gear right now is okay. Yeah, it's still level 34, so we're absolutely fine. It's really not a problem, so the only thing we need to worry about is just getting overwhelmed, basically. I think that's the only thing really to be concerned about, but here we are. We have now arrived. Please do not attack me. Yes, there we go. We finally arrived in Atis Station, and now we need to use the airlock control. Oh, okay. Oh. This is an absolute massacre. The airlock leading into Atis Station is sealed tight. Someone has shot out the keypad.
Permacrete detonator would open it, if you don't mind a landslide.
Sorry, there were Imperial soldiers wandering around. I had to hide for a bit.
You should always be mindful of your welfare, but I could use your help.
Oh, let me take care of that. We built an manual release just in case. Now where? It's awfully quiet in there. I hope everyone's all right. I have to get this door closed before the atmosphere contaminates the station. I'll meet you inside.
You know, I actually have to say that I do appreciate us not having to shield anyone anymore. I personally found the first chapter to be a little bit lacking in that regard, because it was always like, okay, so now I have to shield this guy, and I don't really mind doing that, because I think that that's actually a really cool way to sort of include a little bit of the Force type thing in the story, and I quite like that. Oh, we're dying. We're dying quite fast, aren't we? Yes. Not very nice. Thank you very much. Okay. So, yes, now I need to defeat that guy over there. He is a level 37 Dark Commander. I'm not particularly happy about this, but I think we should be fine. He has 13,000 HP. Ah, okay, so I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to attack these guys. There's a very good reason for me doing this, because I'm almost level 36, and I'd like to be level 36 when I fight that guy, because that will make the level a little bit less daunting to attack. So let's just get him dotted up a little bit, and attack him with this, a nice instant, and then we'll get a nice telekinetic throw, and he should be dead. There we go, very nice. Okay, so we're now level 36. This guy is now yellow to us instead of being orange, and this should be a pretty easy thing to go with. So let's go for some force potency, and I'm going to start off with a nice mind crush here. There we go, come on now. I think he should be relatively easy to take care of, but you never know. There we go. Yeah, he's very easy to take care of, as you can see. I mean, I could even stun him if I wanted to. I mean, really, that was a lot easier than I anticipated. Ah, now we have to save... Oh. I've already done that. I've already saved 2 revival specialists. Well, that's kind of a shame, isn't it? What's that? Oh, that's giving me something? What does that give me? Reduces damage taken from Atis Station invaders. Whoa, that's actually nice. Okay, that's very nice. I like that. Alright, so let's just attack these guys then. Going to do a nice mind crush here and some turbulence. That's what we need. I've got to say, though, I very much like their choice of lightsaber colors. For some reason, every single Sith that I always encounter always has a really, really cool lightsaber color, and I'm always unable to kind of replicate that myself. But there we go, we've saved 3 revival specialists so far. 3? Really? Okay, well, it appears they're in groups then. Well, that's actually rather nice. Okay, so let's attack these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stun the Sith Executioner as soon as he gets close to us, and that's going to make things a little bit easier for us to deal with him. There we go. And Zenith can obviously do his thing. Unfortunately, the Sith Executioner is not being focused by Zenith, so I am by myself in that regard, but I don't think it's too bad. Now I can give him a shield, and I can give him some healing as well, because he is tanking it, basically, so it's the least I could do. And there's another 2 that we've gotten there, and I think this is the last group. I think I'm probably going to take this group instead. They seem a little bit weaker than the others. And, I mean, look, they have 2 strongs, and these have 3 strongs, so I'm not really appreciating that. So let's just do some AoE damage. I'm going to try and eliminate the Imperial Soldier first, and then the Warrior. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Very nice. Okay, come on, Zenith. You've got to focus the last guy. Okay, never mind. Seems like the AI on the companions is a little bit weird when it comes to target selection. Usually they choose the lowest health. Do I really have to save all of them? I have to save all of them. Well, that's a shame. That is really quite a shame, because I really did not want to attack this guy. Okay, so do I have... Where's my whirlwind? I don't have whirlwind on my quick... Oh, yes, I do. There it is. Force lift. Force lift, yes. Cannot see target. Well, that's just wonderful, isn't it? There we go. And now we're not going to use any AoE, because we want to make sure that that guy is, you know, staying where he is. And we can hopefully... I can't see that guy? He's right over there. Look at it. Look at... Ah, I have no idea what's going on with Duran sometimes. Sometimes he's just like, oh, I can't see that. No, I can't see him. Yeah, anyway, we seem to actually be doing actually a lot better than normal. Is that because I'm actually crowd controlling for once? Maybe it is. Maybe I should use that a little bit more often. But it does have a pretty long cooldown, as you can see. It has a 1-minute cooldown. Are you serious? A 1-minute cooldown on that ability? You would think it would be a lot less.
The airlock's closed. We're safe. These are the people who attacked the station? Who are they?
Individuals who draw on the dark side of the Force and have no mercy. We call them Sith.
Like the ones on the Fortitude, when you rescued us. There must be somebody still alive. We built Atis Station to survive anything. Yes, here. Some of the science staff are in another wing, behind a security door.
Can you tell if there are any soldiers watching the door?
Let me see. There's no one watching them. Maybe the Sith don't... Wait. Look, there's an entire group of Sith headed that way. If they get in, the scientists... It'll be like the Fortitude again.
Just like I said, these Republic scum have bolt holes everywhere. Let's get rid of them before the Sith take credit.
No, I won't let it happen again. I won't. Go. Get my override code from the console and protect the scientists. I'll handle this.
How can you have that kind of power?
You're wasting time. You have to stop the Sith from reaching the scientists. Jedi, I can do this. Please, trust me. Like I trust you.
Conserve your energy. Keep your mind focused and let the Force flow through you.
I'll remember, I promise.
Ah! You'll end up on a dissecting table for that, girl.
You'll have to catch me first.
Oh, so I have to deal with these Imperial soldiers. Now, I actually don't know why, but it seems like maybe the new update for the companions, the one where you're actually not allowed to give them any gear for them to gain stat increases anymore, maybe that one? I think that has kind of bugged things up a little bit. So, for example, in the previous episode, I think when Nadia was supposed to be holding a blaster, and she was actually holding her double-bladed lightsaber, so it kind of gave away a little bit what she is going to become, or what she doesn't know she is, or something, and maybe she's going to, you know, become our Padawan or something, who knows. But what I do know is that this will be the end of the episode. I'm a little bit sick still, so I'm taking it a bit easy, trying to get back into things a little bit slower than normal, and so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.